Hey folks, this is Mark with OrientWatchUSA.com, and this is CTD09001B. Now this is part of Orient's alarm chronograph series, and you can tell it's a very handsome watch on the dial. But hopefully at the end of this video I can show you other dimensions of this watch which you'll find beautiful also. Okay, let me start by taking off the watch. You'll notice on the clasp it has the Orient logo on it. Take off the safety and press the two buttons on either side to unfold the clasp. Refold it until you hear a click and use the safety to secure the lock to close the clasp. Now let me show you this beautiful band that goes along with this watch. I think it's best viewed in something like this. Gives you a really good idea on how beautiful this band is. Okay, so now that I've shown you the band, let me go ahead open this up so I can also show you the case back. Over here it does have the Orient logo as well as some of the product information underneath. The band uses solid links, as you can see from the profile of the links over here. Okay, this model uses sapphire crystal, folks. Sapphire crystal is probably one of the best scratch resistant crystal that we can use in a watch. And this one also comes with an anti-reflective coating on it too, which makes it incredibly easy to read, and it's going to stay nice and sharp and clear for a little longer than the mineral. Okay, so just want to let you know, guys, folks, there is a slide rule in here. I don't know if you noticed that. There's all these circles inside, but this outside, the purpose of this calculator out here, it does 4 types of mathematical arithmetic. The first thing that it does is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now, folks, it's on an analog system, so you can imagine it's going to be on an approximate basis. However, I've used it a couple times in the past. It's actually quite accurate. I was quite surprised, but we have a separate video for this, so I can't really spend all the time on this video, but I really would like you to take a look at that video on the slide rule. Another thing is right over here you'll see an alarm clock, not alarm clock, but an alarm gauge. What this does, it allows you to set the alarm through that sub-dial, and what that will do is that I'll explain this to you in a separate video, how to use an alarm, because it's quite complicated and it takes quite a lot of time. And so what I want to do is show you how the chronograph works, because it's its major function. So a chronograph basically is a stopwatch. If you've ever used a stopwatch before, you'll have no problems using this watch. You can just think of the stopwatch as a watch like this. Stopwatches have it on top. Here's start, stop, and reset. It's no different. The position of where the buttons are slightly different. Now you're probably thinking, why is this watch not working? Actually, it is. This is not the second hand for the watch for timekeeping. This is the second watch for second hand for the stopwatch, the chronograph feature. So let me show you how to start it. You start it always by using this top button on the 2 o'clock position. You'll see how it goes. If you use the top button to stop it again, think of it like pause, resume, pause, resume. It keeps the time. Once I stop it, when I resume it, it starts off where when it restarts, it starts exactly where I stopped it. Now the other way, if you press this to stop it and you press this button, it resets. Now let me show you another way of doing it. Let's say there's 3 participants in a race. Start the chronograph. The first person is about to finish. Write down 4 seconds. Before, when I pressed this button before, right? Remember how it started off exactly where this second hand, where it was before. When it's split time, when I use this button to stop it, if I press it again, it's going to resume as if I never stopped it over here at second 4. So when I press this button, it's going to go, because when I started it initially, it's been around 27 seconds since. And so that's the difference. And so say someone else wins 34 seconds. Okay, and the last person wins at 39 seconds. Write it down and reset. This is how you adjust the date. You have a crown over here. You're going to pull it out 1 step. Okay, folks, 1 step. And at that step, you can see if I turn it, it's going to adjust the date. If I pull it out 1 more step, you can see how I can adjust time. After you're done, always push the crown back in towards the case. Alright folks, so this is CTD09001B. Hope to see you wearing it soon.